Ba ba da ba. Ba ba da ba. It's early in the morning for me. I have a rare opportunity to stream earlier than 7 at night. 7 or 8 at night. I'm gonna take it. But I also feel real low energy. So I'm gonna play a game that doesn't demand a whole lot of thought on my end. That's Greedfall. That's not meant to insult the game. Not super complicated. I'm gonna see Orowitz. Vasco, I like that you give me 1 point of intuition. That's a keeper. I could probably sell. Half my party can't even use these weapons. I should sell most of these. Do Serene. See if I can buy up fancier equipment now that I have a point in endurance. What? This I don't need any more. I'll actually deconstruct that one, see if I can get any good materials out of it.
Come closer, good people. The cure are your... Have you...
That one requires 2. I have 2. I have 1.
Thank you for your
For me.
visit. See you soon. Come closer, good people.
I really should deconstruct stuff more often. That's pretty sure that's how you get most of the good crafting materials. Crafting. Want to recycle. Cool.
armor that fits you like a glove. Will. Oh.
I stopped talking to you. Needed you to do more things. He's had this gun since, like, the beginning of the game. I have genuinely yet to find anything better for him to equip in this slot. Like, every, like, pistol I find is worse in damage and armor piercing. I don't know how I managed to pull that one off.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you. Come closer, good people.
I wonder if this guy is selling anything worthwhile at this point for guns. I want to know. No. You see this shit? Like, it's just worse. Suppose I could, like, maybe dump some upgrades into that to make it slightly better, but, like, what's the point? Like, the gun he has is fine on its own. I want to go up here because I want to find the... Maybe you have a gun. Nope. 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 You. Nothing is as good. Crazy. Map. The camp. I assume this is gonna be like an endgame area. Were I a betting man, it kind of has the look and feel of it, considering it's like right underneath fucking Death Mountain that you can see from every goddamn location in the game. Or the toll. Every time. Shit. On some level, I can appreciate it, but, like, it just... That's... At some point, you just gotta just show me a fucking load screen. I think I tried going up here, and then I found a roadblock and just wouldn't move. Yeah, there was the rock here that wouldn't move. Okay, this is very clearly either main plot or side quest stuff for later. Get it now, because I want to do that side quest all the way through. I only have 4 more? One in that area, one in this area, 2 in that area that I haven't found yet. There has to be like there's definitely 2 more areas that I just haven't gotten to yet by the looks of it. Yeah. Hold on, let me plant myself where I want to be going here. All right. All right, it's this place. Gotcha.
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht say. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the Elder of the Council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only accepts to meet the members of the Council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a Council member...
We're the
he will
trusted
give
friend
you
of
his
several
seal,
council members
and
at
we
this
would know
point.
it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
Ah! Little teleport globe. Oh, the witch doctor dude. What's his face? Shouldn't you be sitting? You don't look so hot.
Greetings, Katasak.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
How is my cousin doing?
He's filled with dread as death approaches. Forgive him his mood swings. He's such a young boy, and he had so much desire to live. Thanks to my treatment, he suffers less. But his disease is getting worse, and I don't know what to do. It would take a power far superior to mine to break the grasp of this evil.
I'm looking to meet Enon Milfrictiman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendan the Elder.
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be heard.
Do not be sad, daughter of Bladnid. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan, those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier, take my seal and go and meet Glendan. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps are hidden on the path you seek to follow.
Thank you, Katasak. Why are you helping me?
I do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you have already shown me your friendship.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed.
Have no fear. I'll do whatever it takes. I must go.
Wa awalam seg.
You have returned.
Here is the seal of Donegad Katasak, of the village of Wenxavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Hello.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasak. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin and many other people on our island suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that Enon Milfrictiman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasak sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And I suppose this cavern is guarded?
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Oh? Talk to Siora about the I can do that.
You have spoken to Glendan as you...
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways. and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One
Cool.
way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Save real quick. I'm gonna talk to Siora, because I finally have her loyalty mission again.
Karans, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes.
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renagse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Of course.
Of course. Let's go.
Gonna go ahead and save again. You gotta save every time you talk to someone, you know, just to be sure.
What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path.
Uh-huh.
She was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Falristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Okay,
Because
die.
you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
How far away is this? All the fuck of the way over there, huh? Falristal. Thank God I found that camp. Speediate things here. Of course.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Back to the village.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted, engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Someone went through this workshop like a tornado.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Donkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
Talking to someone, so save.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Right? Ooh. Text here. Ah! Every time you talk to someone.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free, and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you are a kind of cleric? Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you find them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark.
That was easy.
I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to a saint.
Oh. Okay, cool. Yes, thank you. Save again. I don't know if the talking to the missionaries changes anything significantly. Hello, liars.
My child.
What can we do for you?
Do you maintain your version of events regarding the pact with the Queen?
Naturally.
Really? Because we found the man who engraved this stone. A man that you wanted to silence. He gave us a piece of tree bark with the words the Queen had asked him to immortalize on the stone.
You see? Destroying the stone was not enough to hide your lies.
This is regrettable, but apart from this child, we're amongst civilized people.
If this village is so dear to you, then you know that it will not survive another assault from the Alliance without our help. Even if they don't know it, they need us.
What would you say if I offered you this hefty sum of money to forget about your unfortunate mistake? For the sake of the village, of course.
No. Negotiate to obtain 400 coins.
Don't count on me to support your lies.
That is regrettable, Your Excellency. Because of you, these poor children will be slaughtered by the Alliance.
Yeah, because you three people would have been enough to tip the scales,
How do you
huh?
think that he will judge you?
And what will Ptolemy think of a foreign diplomat sabotaging the mission of their priests?
I cannot believe these mind shakers tried their lies on you. Let's go see Azeld without delay. We must tell her that they lied and chased these men away from our village. Shiora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We retrieved a piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Shiora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
I'm gonna kill you.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Okay. I don't give a shit.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Shiora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
We're friendly! She probably has another mission, though.
Karans, do you need something?
Ah!
I must...
Hold on. Got the most important thing.
Karans, do you need something?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not Onol Manawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
One sec. Just 2 seconds. Let me just do What? Alright, so this...
I have no trouble believing it. And I'm glad that out of the two sisters, it is the gentler one who is by my side now.
Gentler? Really? The lion soldier on the battlefield would not have agreed. Anything else?
I must pass the trial of water. Do you know anything about it?
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial that all must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial reveals the true personality of those who pass it. My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Uh-huh.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
There should have been another quest here, shouldn't there? Talk to a Seld?
Siora, what do you...
No.
Thanks.
Alright. Leave the map here. Oh, not what I want. Let's go to our house in New Serene here. I knew it!
Karans,
Ah!
could you help me?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
Right. You have another quest?
Karans, do you need some?
No?
I must leave.
Alright, I guess it's just... Ah! I meant to press. Stop it! Let's see. Sleeping potion. Gonna make a nice, safe 10. What am I doing? Nope, back in there. That's what I want.
Siora, Asir, what do you...
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iselt. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iselt, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
All right. Is that... It's that thing I went to that one time. I want to go this way.
We are approaching Vasrigan. This is where I will perform the ritual. This serve our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual. Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
I do not understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains. This will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
Alright. I got the lotion. Do not have the sensors. Ah! Damn it! There we go. I only need 2.
We have all that we need. Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
If you want...
Thank God. Oh. Save real quick.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And
Head
then
near her
you
feet.
will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand? There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Honor Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Aha! That's all the loyalty quests done. Nothing to spend this on, really. Could pump heavy weapons, but I'm gonna save up for the dodge roll. You know, for those rare instances where I am forced to be in melee combat. Looped. This is the short. Go back to our house. Shit.
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave.
What am I doing? Trying to find an angle where she isn't blinded by the sun when I talk to her. Give me the prompt to talk to Siora. Come on.
Karans,
There we go.
do you need something?
What do you intend to do now? Will you become the Donegad of your clan again?
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still have a lot to discover by your side.
I hope that you do not feel constrained to do so. I would completely understand if you had to go back to your people.
You are a noble-hearted woman, and a true Onol-Manawi. Do not worry. I'm not staying because I feel constrained to do so, but because I like being with you all. And especially with you. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Karans, I am glad you came to talk to me.
Oh.
I have something to ask you.
I'm listening.
What do the women on your island do when they really like someone?
Oh.
Everything is so complicated where you come from.
In my culture, we do not talk about our feelings. Especially not amongst nobles. Marriages are arranged more often than not.
I knew it. Never mind. I'll do it my way. Your body and your soul are speaking with mine, Anal Manawi. And if you feel the same way, I would love to spend some time alone with you.
Oh. Yes.
I would love that too.
Of course.
Meet me outside my room the next time we're at the house.
I will be there. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Vasio, you're gonna need to move.
Anal Manawi, do you still agree to spend some time with me?
I refuse.
Of course. I was waiting for this moment. Come.
The armor stays on.
I have never met someone like you. Anal Manawi, my heart has
That was the
never
most
beaten so fast
intense
for anyone.
session of pants-on hugging I've ever had.
What about you? Do you think you are my Menundanem?
Tell her it was nothing more than a pleasant moment. That's why they call her Pump'em and Dumpin' Desarde.
I hope so. Because I love you too, Siora.
Kairto. This is how we say I love you in our language. Koden nes greda komolai. Our two hearts beat together.
Yay! She's been upgraded to loving. Cool. Oh, well, let's go back to doing the main quest now. Now that we have a girlfriend. Where are we going? Going around. Save.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Okay. Glad the natives let me bring my party members with me. Feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of a trial, but I'm grateful nonetheless.
They're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. they're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Woo! I assume that the game would not be aggressively informing me of, like, opposite methods for success were it not the way to get the most optimal outcome.
Natives call dorsitats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
Or we could just bypass that entirely by jumping over the bridge.
Watch out, Anadai!
What? Oh.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you.
Yes,
What?
exactly like the lightning-struck tree.
Did it?
I was something else for a brief moment.
I don't remember that.
Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky.
Were you?
I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me, and suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before,
Vasco's very interested in
I
this.
was suddenly with you again.
I wasn't paying attention to anything she just fucking said. Alright. What? It was... Please tell me that's, like, in the journal. Somewhere. I wasn't paying attention. Well, we're winging it. It was something... Fuck it.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain.
Huh?
On this stone, the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of a storm. This stone is blackened. This stone is adorned with here. This looks like a snowflake.
All
Snow
right.
or maybe ice.
There was swept away in a thing. Activate that. Something about cold, sure. Baby.
This drawing looks like an infant. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Okay. Oh, okay, so it resets when you screw it up. Okay. I was mostly right up till that point. How about...
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Gotcha. Trial and error gameplay.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Let's go. Come on. Sun. Baby.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
We have wind. We have cold. We have sun. We have fire.
Evidently, I
No.
shouldn't have lit this candle.
Wind. Cold. Sun. Wasn't baby. Wasn't fire. Will it be... Haha! We did it! We can climb up here. So glad we can do that now, and that probably just lets us bypass that boss fight. Were I a betting man. Ho ho!
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tir Fredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Milfrichtemann.
Cool.
Bear Tir to Mad on Olmanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tir Fredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enon Milfrichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince him as well. Where can I find him?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Yora. And divorced Tirce. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glendan.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I have already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan.
We've already met all these people.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamseg. I hope that you will find him.
Right. Go talk to Constantine. I'm sure he's fine. we'll talk to Constantine, and then I gotta call it for the time being. Because I'm gonna have to do something in like 10 minutes. And then I gotta go to work not long after that, so... Whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on.
Uh-oh.
We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Why was he out and about? He has the Malachor.
Could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly.
He's dying.
This embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The Islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By Islander, do you mean the Donegad that came to treat his affliction?
That's not the hallway.
A strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, milady. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Donegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into again?
I am sorry, milady, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, milady.
Oh, boy. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to find Constantine. Alright. But that's a job for another day. Thanks for watching. YouTube, this is where your experience ends. If you liked what you saw, follow me on twitch.tv/RRDM the Aaron. Click the link in the description, and it'll take you right to my channel. Goodbye.